So Nintendo makes a lot of money, because of course they do. Look at all these franchises. I mean, let's take Mario Party and look at the playable roster. All these characters make Nintendo bank. We got DK here with the Donkey Kong Country games, which are some of the greatest 2D platformers out there, and also whatever this is. Yoshi has his own number of 2D platforms that are usually excellent. Usually. Luigi has the Luigi's Mansion games, which are cute little horror games that ooze with charm. Now, Princess Peach only really starred in one game, which was Super Princess Peach, and that was a really fun platforming adventure. I love this game. I absolutely adore the fact that we fight enemies with the power of estrogen. We got Mario here, maybe you've heard of him, but last but not least we have Wario. Now Wario is branded as an antagonist in the Mario world, but he's joined in on the adventure for the side of good before. But yeah, Wario started in a number of his own games like Wario's Woods, Wario Land, Wario World, but the big one for me is always WarioWare. God, I love WarioWare. Everything in human history from the time when we clanked two rocks together to create fire to our modern day atrocity committing politically encouraged wars led us to the creation of WarioWare. Now, WarioWare is a franchise of micro games, but unlike other minigame based games that tell you how to play, show you the controls, give you some hints, and maybe even let you practice, WarioWare has a more of a approach. It just throws games in your face, gives you a single word of instruction and then the tiniest time limit, and then throws another one at you. You just gotta figure out what you're doing and do it fast, and when you do manage to figure it out, you'll have to be able to do it even faster. It's a game of endurance and trying to get the highest score. It's truly engaging and addictive. So when E3 2021 happened earlier this year and people were busy either losing their minds over the sequel to Breath of the Wild or being underwhelmed from Tekken and Smash having a fling, I had to throw out all my pants over the announcement of a new WarioWare coming to the Switch. So that's why today I'll be looking at Days Gone for the PlayStation 4. Days Gone is a PlayStation exclusive that tells the story of Deacon and his brother Boozer in a post-apocalyptic zombie-infested world. After they put Deacon's girlfriend Sarah in a helicopter to be taken to safety, he and Boozer are left in Bend, Oregon, surviving in the brutal wilderness 2 years later, and we must alright, time, stop wasting time. Now, WarioWare has a story where Wario and his colorful friends are all developing their own video game, but then a bug takes control of the console and sucks everyone into the game, and they have to destroy this bug from the inside. And we do this by playing through the micro games. Now first the game introduces Wario and gives us his controls and lets us practice how to use them, and right here I have a problem. No, I don't want to be showed how to play. That's not proper WarioWare.
I want to be confused!
The game only uses a single stick and a single button, so controls are pretty simple and you have to use the character to accomplish whatever mission is thrown at you. Now as we play, we eventually start to meet new characters that join on the adventure and bring in their own control scheme and skills that you learn and utilize to complete the micro games. And from there you have a crew, so in between the mini games you'll be changing the character, so not only do you have to quickly figure out what you're supposed to accomplish, but now you also have to figure out how you're going to use the character that you are assigned to accomplish said goal. As we continue to play the story mode, more and more characters will join on the adventure, and then we start to choose the crew that we want to take with us into the level. So there is a bit of strategic implementation going on here, as you want to choose the characters that you feel like will get you through most of the mini games. But now the game has me thinking. I'm being taught how to play the game and how to implement strategy. Like, I didn't come here for this, get out of here! WarioWare here feels a bit structured, which I could sit and cross my arms about, but damn it, I'm still having fun playing it. Now while some characters can easily bulldoze through some of the games, there are also combinations of characters and games that are just hell to complete, and it makes things a lot more interesting to play, as you'll have to be more prepared in case you run into a toxic combination. The story mode is just a couple levels you have to beat that consist of 15 micro games to beat plus a boss stage. It's not a 50-hour campaign and you can easily beat it in a single sitting. I know I did. Now when you're not playing the story mode, you can go and play any of the mini games you like with whatever characters you want and see what high score you can achieve in that game. It's a perfect way to practice and master a minigame with each of the characters so that when you run into out there in the wild, you are much more ready for the challenge. And that's the beauty of the two sides with WarioWare. There's the first half of not knowing what you're doing and trying to learn on the spot at high pressure, and the second half of mastering what it is and being able to do it fast as long as you're not being caught off guard. And that's what's great about WarioWare and the reason I love this franchise. See, WarioWare is like Tetris to me. It's not a game I'd make a day for to play, but when I do end up playing it, it's like, where did all the hours go? WarioWare is another welcome installment into a franchise I believe is a hidden gem in the Nintendo world. It's also been a week since this game came out, and oh man, did this week fly by. I need to take a break from WarioWare.
Oh, it happened again.